Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be reviewing the app Awesome Golf. They just made a new release and it includes an awesome course, the Dubai course. They normally had just like 4 courses before and you could only play 9 holes. Now you can actually play 18 holes. So I'm gonna review that. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the let's see, virtual golf right here, 18 hole course. Look at this, we have Wentworth and the Dubai course, so 2 new courses. That is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and review the Dubai course. I want to go ahead and play that one. We're gonna do 9 holes. Let's see, a stroke play. Go ahead and hit next. And before I start, I also want to add that if you want to play this 18 hole courses, especially these 2, you have to have cellular line on your iPad. So you have to have both the Wi-Fi and the cellular on. So if you don't have a cellular line iPad, unfortunately you're not going to be able to play these courses. So let's get started and see how this course is. A par 4, this first one right here, it's a 450. Well, actually we're playing for the 410. I think I didn't put the, hopefully I didn't do the longest course. Okay, so 410. I'm gonna hit my driver here, first shot of the day. Let's see if I can get it out there at least 240, I guess, because it's 410, so I need to hit this pretty good. Let's see how it feels. All right, that was a little off the toe. It's gonna go right. Let's see if it can just carry that. Yeah, that was short. It was off the toe, but that's okay. So far, I guess, yeah, it looks pretty good. It still looks cartoony, but I guess if you can play 18 holes, that's gonna make it much more fun, I would say. So you can do, yeah, you can take a mulligan if you want. I have 176 yards left, a little bit downhill, I think that's what it is, but wind coming off the left, so maybe 7-iron. If I'm correct, it should be a 7. If I'm reading this right, it says downhill, I think. Okay, so that's one thing I like about Awesome Golf. Like, you can look at the wind, you can look at the elevation, the slope. Okay, so let's hit a 7-iron and let's check out the rest of the hole here. All right. Okay, that's probably not gonna go all the way. Let's see, or is it? Yeah, actually it's hit pretty good. Little draw there, just barely missed it to the left side. Okay, that looks fantastic. I like the buildings there, pretty cool. And again, I like because you can calculate the distances adjusted to the wind and everything else. Okay, so let's take a look at the next hole, par 4, a little shorter, 334 yards. All right, let's see. Oh, this is left. It was better, but it's a little left. If you can cut through there. Okay, it didn't go on the fairway, but it was a little better shot. 143 miles an hour ball speed, a little better. Not quite, but let's see how much we have left. Now on Awesome Golf, when you're in the rough, I think it's going to be a little different. So 83 yards, let me play 54. I think it does make a difference. Unlike the E6, where there I don't really think it makes a difference if you're in the rough or on the fairway. So I'm going to play this like 90 and see if we can get it in that circle there. Okay. Let's see, this should be okay. Maybe too long, a little long. Wow, that's long. That's weird. Okay, so Definitely past the green there. Okay, so I will put a few highlights of the holes. Definitely great. I like that they added these 2 new courses and you can play 18 holes with it. And definitely the Dubai course is pretty awesome, I would say. Depending on how you play it, if you're gonna play it in the iPad, I think it will be better to put it on the projector. It will look much better. As far as the rest of it, the way it reads the clubs, I think it's pretty good. Just remember that you have to get used to the little chips. I think that just takes a few holes and then you get used to hitting it. I wish they had where you can set instead of having yards, putting feet when it gets to like 30 feet, 40 feet. Maybe that will be better in my opinion. Okay, so now I want to show you the other course. Okay, let's do 18 course. Let's do the Wentworth West, par 72. Let's just, I'll show you some highlights, but I want to show you a couple of holes there. So par 4, 382 yards. You can pick your tees. Obviously, you can do the back tees if you want, or the front tees. I'm picking just the medium, you know, not the way in the back because it's a little more difficult for me. But yeah, this is great. It looks pretty nice. This looks like a pretty straightforward par 4. Let's see. So it's a good drive, pretty straight. Let's see if we can get a good drive here. We're working a lot with my driver, and I think I'm finally getting it. So all right, should be all right. Not the best, but pretty good. Right in the middle of the fairway. Let's see. Always look at the wind as well. So right in the middle of the fairway, and let's see, 142 miles an hour ball speed. That's pretty good for me. I think I play better when I'm in the course. I try to hit it a little more, I would say. So let's have a look into this hole here. 108 yards. Oh, this is, I think what it is uphill. So I'm struggling to see if it's downhill or uphill, but I think it's uphill. So I think it's probably playing like 120. If I'm not mistaken, it's 120 because of the slope. If not, then this is going to go like 130, 140 yards. So I'm going to play a pitching wedge, and I'm going to play like 120, 125 with the pitching wedge, and it should be perfect if I'm reading it right. Okay, so let's hit a pitching wedge. Yeah, this should be like 122 or something. Let's see. I don't know if I hit that right. Yeah, so it was uphill. So when you see the arrow going down, it actually means that it's uphill. Initially I thought it was the other way around, so make sure to look into that, because otherwise it's going to play a little difficult if you think it's downhill and it's uphill. Okay, let's do a couple more holes here. Par 3, very nice looking par 3. I like the fact that these are real courses. Before, I think the courses weren't real, it was just virtual. It was just simulation. So these are actual courses. Let's see, 129 yards. It always gets me if that's downhill or uphill. I'm gonna play a pitching wedge. I need to figure that out because the arrow pointing down, it feels to, okay, I think it's uphill, so it should be a pitching wedge then. Okay, so let's play a pitching wedge here. Hit it straight. I missed a little to the right before. Okay, this was straight. I don't know if it's the right number. Get down, get down, get down. It was a little long. Well, but it bounced there, so I guess it's not bad. It's not bad, just a little long, but it was the right number. So that's one thing that I like about Awesome Golf. You got to look at the wind, the slope, if you figure it out. And the spin numbers are better than the E6, I would say. With the E6, it cuts down a lot of the spin. But I feel like with the E6, the spin numbers are not correct in my opinion. They're very, very low, so it skips through the green. So this shot right here would have gone like past the green. It would have hit the green, but it would have gone past the green. So let's look at this one. This is par 4, definitely better than the ones before. So this requires a good tee shot. Gonna just hit driver again, I guess. And this is uphill 43, so it's uphill so this is not, it's probably just gonna go like 200 yards with the driver. So I'm gonna have to hit this hard if I want to get it in 2. Okay, so I'm gonna give it all here. Yeah, no, I don't know, I think that wasn't the greatest, but let's see. This is uphill, so it's not going to trouble much if I'm correct. Okay, it was 144 miles an hour ball speed, so that was pretty good. Now I have 174 yards to the pin. I got to figure that out because I'm not sure if that's right. So 30 feet, I think it's 30 feet uphill, I would say, right? So this will play like 184 yards or 190 almost. So I will play like a 5-iron. If I'm wrong, then this is going to go 200 yards. Okay. I'm still not 100% sure if that's how it works, the arrows there. So on the wind, basically there's no wind. So let's play a 5-iron here. I don't think you have to tell it what to play. No, you don't have to tell it. Okay. Let's hit this 5-iron here. It's got to be a good 5-iron. Okay, this is going a little to the right, but it should be okay. Short. Yeah, so it was uphill then. It was a lot uphill. It was probably leaving a 4-iron. I didn't hit it completely well, but it was definitely more uphill, I would say. Alright guys, so that was it for the review on the Awesome Golf. This is the latest version that they just released a month ago, and you can play 18 holes, 9 holes, and there's 2 more courses. So I like what they've done there, but the only downside that you have to remember is that if you're using an iPad, it has to be the cellular iPad, meaning that you have to have internet connection and Wi-Fi at the same time if you want to actually play those 2 new courses. The courses, they're fine. I think they're a little bit cartoony, but I like it because they're new, especially the Dubai course. I think it's awesome. And I also like it because it's an actual course that you can actually play in real life. And I like it a little better than the E6 because what I found on the E6 is that the spin numbers are always very low, especially on the irons. And I found the distance on the driver just a little shorter than what it should be. I think with the Awesome Golf, it's about right, in my opinion. So anyways guys, that was just my quick review on this new release of Awesome Golf. Make sure to download it. You can get a free trial. I think it's 15 days free trial. Check it out, and then there's options if you want to buy them. You can have I think one-time fee or subscription. So you can look into detail into the app there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching guys. Until next time.